Hi, I'm Sarah Mack, copywriter and creative business coach. And I work with artists, coaches, and healers who want more money, more fun, and more freedom in their life and business. And today I'm interviewing my wonderful client, Shirley Harvey, who's a really talented children's author and illustrator. And I wanted to share her story with you just to show what's possible when you commit to working on your mindset and you decide that your big creative dreams are non-negotiable and that you are worthy of achieving them. So enjoy. So tell me, what was your biggest struggle when we started working together?
Having any degree of value or self-worth on my creativity. Like just doing what I was doing and still like making scraps of money here and there, but no consistency and not really valuing what it took to produce. And then putting a really low value on that for other people who were paying me. And so then it was just like a vicious circle, really.
And what shifts have you made since we started working together?
Oh, huge shifts. I've completely had just a 360-degree turnaround in the value of what I offer. And I've gone from feeling like I'm, not really knowing what my strengths are to offering mentoring for other writers and illustrators. Because I can see, like, I've seen what I've been through and the processes I've been through and realized, like, I really know how to get something out in the world. And so just realizing all of the strengths and skills that I have and also how I can apply those in a financially beneficial way. And then also another big breakthrough for me was valuing the creative process and not just the finished piece. So I think I had this feeling that, like, it could take me a year to produce a book, and illustrate it. It never does, but it could take me so long. But plus all of the lifetime of studying drawing and creativity and being creatively free, like I put no value on that. And it was like I only valued the finished piece. And just I've had this complete turnaround with, like, oh my God, like if I didn't do all the things I do in my life that feed my soul, there would be no creativity and there would be no finished piece. So I put a value on all of my time. In fact, that's an aha moment. Like, I have started valuing my time, not just what I produce.
That's amazing. I love that.
Yeah.
And what financial results have you seen?
It's been interesting. So there has just been a shift in focus of where I want my money to come from and how it's coming to me. And so I've been running this Etsy shop, and it was just a lot of effort for not much gain. And I just was like, you know what? I'm just done with this. I'm done with having to resend out an order because the post office lost it or whatever. Like, I'm done with the walk back and forth to the printers, to the post office, and all of the little bits that made up that. And so it's just been, and then I just was like, no, I can make money another way. And so then money did start coming to me another way. And I've picked up a couple of mentoring clients. So that was really nice. And my trust with money is just so much better. So I'm like, money's come to me in other ways than through my creativity. But then there's also been many more opportunities presenting themselves to me in my work life. So I now actually have an agent looking after me and is interested in getting me a publishing deal. And if that goes through or not, I feel completely confident that the right one will happen. So I've gone from this feeling of desperation to just being like, it's all good. It's all going to figure itself out.
Awesome.
And it is. So yeah, just seeing more opportunities and definitely thinking more, like, I'm more expansive in how I think. And actually it's been interesting because I've had opportunities to earn more money. And then I've kind of gone, do you know what? This is sort of selling my soul a little bit and I don't want to do this. And then I've very authentically and very, like, confidently turned it down and said no, because I trust that something far better will come along. And I value that time, and that could be a whole month of my time just gone on something that I don't have that passion about, and I would rather focus on my time. Like, so it's been an interesting take and change, but it definitely feels way more free, way more open and full of possibilities, and less desperate.
Yeah, it feels like you're taking bigger steps in the direction that you really want to go in with your career.
Exactly.
And you've stopped like meddling around in like some of the other options which you felt were the only ones available to you because you maybe were
exactly yeah, that's exactly it. And it just feels like whatever the opportunities that are coming my way, I'm also way more confident to turn them down if they're not right for me, and trust that there is something better coming, and just trusting that whole process. And that just feels really empowering, and as you say, like just much more in alignment with what I actually need to be doing.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm so excited to see like where you keep going and the results that keep coming back for you. Cool. Yeah, so you found an agent, and you've been having a conversation with a publisher, which has been amazing progression, seeing as you were afraid of approaching publishers before because you didn't want that rejection.
And I think even just identifying things like I've been stuck with a sales page, and just asking for help and support, and kind of going, do you know what, like if this is left up to me, I'm never going to do it. I'm going to self-sabotage it. So just asking the right people to step in and help me get that sales page up and running. And it's not a big job, but it's something that I've been so stuck on for forever that it's just, I don't have to do it all myself. I can have help, and then that moves me forward.
Yeah, I think thinking that we have to do it all ourselves is just a way of self-sabotaging, because it's like when we know that we're going in a direction and we're convinced, we're determined to get there, then we will ask for help and things will fall into place and you get that momentum. But it comes from that.
And it comes from self-worth as well. Mm-hmm. It comes from feeling worthy of receiving help.
Mm-hmm. Totally.
So.
Okay, so what did you like most about working with me?
It's just fun. You're really good at getting to the point. I don't feel at all intimidated by you, which sounds an odd thing to say, but it feels like a co-partnership and a supporting role. And then you're able to kind of really you were able to help me really see what needed to change and how to change it. Like, you gave practical tips too. And so that was really useful, was just being able to kind of have this little list at the end of our session of like, all right, yeah, I just need to do that. And then that figures that out. And like, it's been great. Like, I really do feel it was exactly what I needed when I needed it. And it's just been really complementary to my personal journey. So it's been awesome. And I love your pink.
Thank you.
My favorite colors, so I'm always happy to see your pink lips and pink top.
And why would you recommend working with me to other creatives?
Because you're awesome. I would recommend Sarah because she's absolutely awesome at being able to see through all of the mess and find what needs to be sorted. And also, you're speaking from experience, and you're speaking as someone who has traveled that path already and is still traveling it. So you're kind of you're a bit further ahead, but you're not so far ahead I'm just kind of writing off your advice. You're still I can still see you in front of me, so that I know that that's where I'm going. And I think that for me, that's also really valuable, because sometimes you get mentors and they're in another world, and it's like, I'm not ever gonna, so at least I can see where the path leads. And I think that that's been really, really valuable. Yeah, for sure. I would just recommend you because I just think you're awesome. And it's fun working with you. It's sweet. It's like, it's challenging, but it isn't challenging in a horrible way. It's challenging in a fun, explorative way.
Awesome. That's good to hear. Thank you so much. And yeah, it's such a pleasure working with you. And I'm so excited for your all of the books that you're going to create, and the success that I know that you're going to create for yourself.
Thank you. Thanks for being part of the journey.